Here are 5 essential practice strategies to help you improve faster and avoid injury. The first one is to always include a quick warm-up section in your practice. Just to be clear, the warm-up is not a technique drilling section. You want to pick music that's easy to do, that you can play at a medium tempo. You don't have to worry about what your fingers are doing. You can just focus on the sound of the music and on enjoying it and making sure you have a nice flow. The warm-up section is meant to be a primer for your body so that when you work on those same techniques in your problem-solving section of practice, it's going to be easier. Your hands are already going to be ready to go. The warm-up is also meant to be a cognitive primer. It's meant to help you prepare your focus for later and harder work. So when you're working on your warm-up, you want to focus very much so on how your music sounds. The second thing that you want to do is in your main practice section. This is your problem-solving section where you're working on technique and you're working on repertoire, or problem-solving and repertoire. You want to take lots of micro breaks. Micro breaks are 2 to 10-second breaks that you take after every 1 to 2 repetitions of whatever you're doing. In those breaks, you take your hands off the instruments completely, relax your shoulders, relax your neck real quick, take one deep breath, and jump right back in. It gives the brain a chance to absorb the information you just learned, you just improved. It gives the hands and body a chance to rest for a second so that you don't accumulate tension and develop injuries. The third thing you want to do is to take what I call movement breaks. Movement breaks are 1 to 2 minute breaks after every 20 to 30 minutes of practice time. And in those breaks, you literally want to put your instrument down or walk away from it, shake your hands out, do some really light stretching like what I'm doing right now. Stretch your neck out, touch your toes, maybe some jumping jacks. You want to move. Go get a glass of water, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, but get away from the instrument. Come back, take a couple deep breaths, and then you're ready to go again. The next thing that you want to do, number 4, is to never play with tension. Tension opposes progress and will absolutely lead to injury, potentially serious injury. So please only use just the right amount of physical effort that you need to produce the sound you want. If you feel like you're muscling through something feels really physically difficult, then you're probably doing something wrong, or the music you're trying to play is way too advanced for you. Finally, the last thing is please be very, very careful with how many repetitions you do. Repeating too much is going to lead to repetitive stress injuries. Instead of repeating over and over again and doing 20, 50, 100 repetitions in one practice session, work in sets. Always aim to finish with more positive than negative repetitions. My general rule of thumb is that if you're not making any mistakes, you have a challenge number 1, no mistakes, repeat it 3 to 4 times. That's fine. If you have a mistake in that first challenge, repeat it 4 to 5 times. I usually like 5 times in a row. Then you work on challenge number 2. Challenge number 3, and then do it all again. Challenge 1, 2, 3, challenge 1, 2, 3. So you're using interleaved practice.